Drake Maye.
Just to start off, describe your reaction to fans pouring on the fields. Just what were you seeing or what you hearing right after the event?
Yeah, just a great way to end the season. They can, shout out to the fans. They're huge. They're staying the whole game. Huge in overtime, making noise down there. I think it was only right that they ended down there in the student section, and the defense getting stopped and big 2-point play. What a game and what an ending, and just shout out to the guys for never quitting, and just a great way, like I said, to end the season on senior.
What did you see on that Bryson has been catch late in regulation, part of the DPI? Just what was your perspective?
Yeah, what a catch. He's playing through injuries. He gets banged up. Made another big slant catch on a 2-minute drill, getting a field goal, and Bryson's a ball player. We always tell him just put it up and go get it, and he's proven that time and time again. That catch that gets down there on the tuggle, on the kind of the fist fight for the ball. I think he caught it, and the DB always tries to come late. They always think they got it. Like I said, Bryson's a ball player. He goes up and gets. He's a mismatch nightmare, and he's got a Bryson.
When you let that one go, Jake, did you see the one where they were hand fighting for it?
Yeah.
Did you think that was going to get picked?
No, I should have put some more on it, but anytime 18's got a good chance of putting it high. I think he's got like my chances with Bryson coming down a bit. Like I said, I should have drove it a little more. If I left it kind of on the outside of it, tried to. It was a similar play like that actually. I don't know if it was against Georgia Tech or last year or something, similar play where Bryson made a catch like that, and he just made time and time again he's making catches, crucial moments, and he's got that close team.
Drake, on the conversion, I think you guys had 3 guys to the right, and they only had 2 over there.
Yeah.
Was that the original read to try to read it?
Yeah,
right there?
It's a tough look. I think number 2, he was looking at me. I think he was going to try to, jump it, but at the end of the day, we got a lot of options in that play. I'm not trying to, spill our secrets, but just a heads-up play by John Cope, and just playing football, and that's just some backyard again.
Were you going to try to go to the end zone, and saw him at the last minute?
Yeah, kind of keep my head up. I feel like it's one of the best attributes, and never kind of putting my head down and just taking a sack, taking a tackle, and try to keep my head up, and throw it from getting tackled. Try to do the same thing on Maye. I'm going to pitch it back. Just try to get extra yardage and try not to have negative plays.
Very good about the losses this year. You've been kind of hard on yourself and not being able to deliver in that late game drive. Tonight, when you get 2 of those, one take the touchdown in the regulation and the field goal. It's how rewarding is it? What were kind of your emotions going through when you get back?
Yeah, it's a great feeling in the locker room. I was just telling the radio crew in there, it felt a little bit easier. You need to get 3 points. This time I felt we're always trying to get 7, and that's tough. The defense is playing back. Depending on the defense, they rushed 3. And you got 8 guys sitting back there, but I felt like we were surgical. And the offensive line, compared to those guys, I think we had to have plays, offensively, and those guys, blocked their butts off. A lot of them are seniors, and like I said, Noah Burnett, how about him? Player of the game, in my opinion. Clutch, and try to write him off. And Noah just kept delivering, and he deserves a lot of credit. And I know he got a lot of setback and beat up for the state last year, but I think we hoist him around the campus for this next week because he deserved it.
Drake Omarion again. Omarion's huge again. You guys used him in a couple of different ways.
Yeah,
one of those passes, a little lob that you had.
Yeah, just a couple screens, a couple on the flat. Omarion, he catches it great. I think he plucks it. One of the best running backs I've seen catch it. Since in my time playing football. That first overtime, I pulled it, and he had a walking touchdown. Trying to do too much. We would have won the game earlier, and Nate missed Nate in the next play. So, Big O is just, he doesn't say much, but when he does, it makes me laugh. And I love that guy. Got at 28, I think he's the best back in the country. He's starting to get a little wiggle to him too, and he's just, I should see him in the weight room back here. It's unbelievable.
Is he getting better each week?
Yeah, this is vision. The main thing last year, I think, is his vision. I think sometimes he ran with his head down. The guy's low. I think the big thing, he's shedding more tackles because he's got to him low, but he's so big, and he's doing a better job of vision and seeing that. And he keeps proving how much he run for tonight. I'm not sure.
170 something.
170. I mean, this defense is good. They're good up front. Y'all see. We also saw a couple times with D-linemen still moving our guys. Get on the line for that. That's just good ball. They're good up front, and number 9 is a great player. 5's good. So credit to Big O and those guys up front.
Drake, sorry.
Go ahead,
on Noah's field goal at the end of regulation, were you able to bring yourself to watch, or were you just?
Yeah, trust in him. I think it's kind of like a pitcher with no hitter. try to go up and say something to him. Just kind of be quiet, let him do his thing. You know, that's what he does for a living. He does that, practices all day. So, no offense to kickers, but that's kind of what you expect. That's all they do, all day. It's easy to say, with that much pressure on the line. But he stepped up. I need to go back and do it this week or something because I think he needs to go have a good night. That's what he needs. So.
Drake, there was another double-digit lead that you weren't able to hold on to in the fourth quarter. Was there a moment where you thought that all those field goals you had to settle for in the red zone were going to come back to haunt you?
Oh yeah, you knew that. I think the first half, it's crucial. We're getting down there, moving the ball so well. I'm 6'5". I've been eating a lot lately, probably 230 now, so I'm not getting up 2 QB sneaks. That's just quite honestly just piss poor. And credit myself to be able to get a yard, and credit those guys up front. Credit Duke, well coached, fake punt, onside kick.
Right.
Obviously, they're scheming us up a little bit, doing some extra, whether it's film watch or getting game adjustments. And, I think, just, like I said, we bounced back and took all the negatives and came up with positive.
Drake, what has Tez Walker done for your passing?
Golly, Tez, we got some option route stuff, and he just keeps on running by him. He was mad at me a couple times that I underthrown him. I might get it out earlier. It's just the thing that I've always, my dad always said give him a chance, and the coaches always say give him a chance. So, sometimes the best play in football is underthrowing deep ball. But at the end of the day, he's running, so I'm just going to start dropping back and launching, throw it as far as I can. I think that last one was better timing. Could have hit him in stride, but at the end of the day, he's running by people and he wants the ball and he cares so much. Just glad I had him do it.
Drake, you made it clear this week that you haven't made a firm decision on what your future is going to be after this year. But if this game does serve as a bookend for your career, just with it being a rivalry game and the antics of the storm field and just all of it, I guess how would this kind of serve as a fitting in?
Yeah, it's a fairy tale ending, and I'm glad it ended this way. A little bit heartbroken if not, if it went the other way. And like I said, no better way. Against a rival, the fans storming the field, the senior night, just a lot of emotions. Glad, I think this is why I came here. Carolina for playing the big time games and try to do my best to just win. Just a dream come true as a quarterback here.
Drake, go back to Noah last year, the NC State game, Oregon game, he had those misses. Brian Coe comes in. Noah ends up getting the job because Ryan got hurt, and he's missed 1 kick in the regular season, so now he goes 6. So, that's got to be a remarkable story for you guys, seeing that play out right in front of you on the team.
Yeah, Noah Burnett, he's a kid from, local kid from Raleigh. Come here as a walk-on. He's worked his butt off. Like I said, brought Ryan in, brought Cole in to, compete with him to be the job. He's continuing to work, put his head down, and just goes to show, guys like that, crucial and huge for our football team. And just credit for him for sticking with it and being used. And I think, even the kickers, a lot of slinging, and he had to do kickoff guy a little bit too. So he's just being a Swiss Army knife. And I think he made how many tonight? 5 or 6. So like I said, hoist them and fan crowd around the stadium today is what we needed to do.
Did you allow yourself to take any time out there to soak it in, or the emotions of it, if it does end up being your last game out there?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I think on the podium with the ACC crew, with all the fans, just chant one more year. That's awesome. I think just soaking that in and seeing how many of the fans, just care for North Carolina kid. Grew up coming to Keenan. Grew up as a fan, and like I said, just like I said, fairy tale ending, and you couldn't write it better.
What did you do when they were storming the field?
Yeah, I was just trying to get out of there. A lot of people come up to me, I was slapping some hands, but just trying to get out. I didn't know what to do. My first kind of experience, I think my freshman year, they did it when we were meeting Wake, but like I said, I was nobody else with me, his brother. So other than that, just trying to get out of there and not have anybody grab my hand, or the last thing we can do is get bombarded and something happens. So.
Drake, your brothers have run schools here at Walden, Forest, and Parade. Do you think North Carolina matchups and they respect sports?
Yeah.
And I kind of feel like you're winning it for you personally, getting a win.
Yeah, I think I'll still take the last year, the game winning touchdown over that. But I was talking about it earlier this week with the guys. I think Luke, what Luke did in his senior matchup, at Cameron, he went from 30 to 15. I don't think I can compete with that. I went 2-0 against Duke, so maybe I have that on him. I know he had a couple of tough losses in Duke. But I think Luke's got the upbeats with 30 points and 15. I think he clamped Zion broke the shoe.
Last one.
I told Adam I would ask this on his behalf, but yes.
Listen up.
Had another hurdle moments tonight. Did you get
For
any
sure.
flack from that?
Yeah, I got a little what do they call it? Horse shoe or something? What's it called?
Charlie
Yeah, Charlie horse. But hey, I told myself last year I had the exact same play. I think it was number 2 as well. That same kid in the left corner of the end zone. I think it was at the 2-minute drill at the end of the half, and I ran out of bounds. I told the quarterback's in the locker room, I said I'm feeling a hurdle today, and tried to do it. I think he barely got me. I almost had him, but I think it was a pretty sweet photo y'all posted. But at the end of the day, just competitive. The touchdown's right there. Try to make a highlight play. Just got used to those falls, I felt my body was just kind of falling like that. So just glad we ended up scoring the drive.
What did you tell him that? What did you tell him that you felt like there would be?
Yeah, just kind of feeling a hurdle today. It's kind of one of those feelings where we got some smaller DBs, got to go up and make something happen. So make something shake. Appreciate it.
Go jump over yourself.